Welcome to another episode of Abandoned Expeditions Camping / Hiking Edition. If you checked out my last video, last night I off-roaded to a hot springs, camped there, hit the springs at dawn, and then early in the morning drove back, had quite the adventure getting out. But this is where I wound up. It's not even like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock yet. So I've already done a lot today, but this exploration, this adventure is going to be a little different. I wasn't actually going to film this hike, but I figured, hey, why not? It's really pretty. There's a couple of lakes, but because I decided to film it when I reached the end of the hike, we're kind of starting at the top, then we'll work our way down. Thanks for joining me and come along for a nice, beautiful mountain hike. Kind of at the top, we're way off the trail. The trail stopped probably half mile back that way at the lake, which we'll walk down to, but I wanted to walk up, see the source of the water and see this boggy area up here. It's slowly drying up, but it's clearly from snow melt, rain, and it's clearly helps replenish the lake we're about to go to. So we'll walk back through the little bog and head on over towards the lake. And here we are down at Smith Lake. It's probably about I think a mile and a half from the parking lot. Sure, it's you're climbing kind of the entire way up the hike, but it's really not that bad. I got here in about 20 minutes. There was one other group of people up here when I got here. All right, we'll go to the other side so I can show you the view of the mountains where we just came down from. And then we'll probably head back down the trail. Okay, I'll see you right over there. And then here we are, on the other side of Smith Lake. Pretty gorgeous. We hiked, started from up like there, went down to here. Not a bad adventure, not too difficult, pretty incredible. And to close out the video, show you some of the hike down because the views are spectacular. And then we'll show you the main lake, kind of where everybody's at. It's hard to want to leave. It's just so pretty up here. But you gotta leave sometime, I suppose. Hiking back down the trail, and the views are just incredible. It's hard not to just want to stop and stare forever. So yesterday at the hot springs was somewhere out there, I think. Up in those mountains right there. We went to Wells and then up here. I think it's easy to fall hiking here because you're just looking at the views. and then we're gonna hike down. And we're gonna go back up the other side of the mountains to the other lake. And we're on the home stretch now. Walking down where the campground is, and then Angel Lake, where pretty much everybody is. I only saw 2 other groups when I was up here. I had the lake to myself pretty much the whole time. Back down we go.